Hey there, this is Ryan on episode 32 of No Code, No Problem. Today's episode is brought to you by Adolo. Adolo is a powerful no-code tool that you can use to build mobile and web apps in minutes. I featured Adolo on episode 2 before they were a sponsor, and I recommend you check them out at adolo.com. Use the code NOCODENOPROBLEM to get 20% off your first 6 months, or use my referral link in the description. So I have not had an episode for a while, mostly because I've been busy working on a few projects and using Bubble and writing an ebook, so life's been busy. But I kind of want to tell you guys a little bit about the projects I've been working on. So one of those projects is called MakerStand, and I think it could be really beneficial to the no-code community. MakerStand is Stack Overflow meets short-form video solutions. So as web and app development moves toward visual development, or the majority of it moves toward visual development, it only makes sense that so should our help guides and documentation. So I'm excited to crowdsource solutions and help makers in all industries, really, whether it be in no code or other things. I'm excited about that. It's like Stack Overflow is great, but for visual devs, it's like really hard because a lot of everything is visual. And my issue with YouTube is like whenever I'm like trying to find a specific task or a specific issue I have, a lot of the times I'll find a 15-minute video and then I have to surf through the video to find the specific task that I need help solving. So basically trying to solve that problem. And then also I'm launching tomorrow morning, the 5/26/2020, thepodlaunch.com, which is the product hunt for podcast hosts. I wanted to thank podpage.io for sponsoring Pod Launch, and I'm really excited about it. And I think that the reason I even created it in the first place was I'm in a bunch of Facebook groups for podcasters with like 30,000 plus people, and a lot of them are like trying to gain traction for their podcast. They're all super passionate about their podcast, and a lot of the times they don't know how to launch, or they're having issues like getting their first 50 listeners or whatever it may be, and I think that this would be a great way of solving that. I recently spotted a new tool emerging called Fae, F-A-E. Fae is an interactive programming language. It is as they say, a real programming language with a no-code feel, and their cover photo on Twitter it looks like an actual programming language, but there are some what looks like visual elements to the language, I guess I could say. So I spoke with somebody on their team, so I should be getting a demo here in the near future, and I'll keep you updated on my thoughts and any progressions they may have, whether it be they're launching a private beta, you can sign up or whatever it is. But I thought that was pretty unique and different compared to what we have in the current development space. But so then also, if you are interested in starting a podcast, Edmund from the Codeless podcast is going to be hosting a how-to on how he made Codeless on May 26th at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, so tomorrow. And Edmund, he's a great guy, and his content quality at Codeless is excellent. So if there's anybody you should learn from, it's him. So to get a request to the Zoom call, you have to buy him a coffee or pizza using buymeacoffee.com, and I will include the link to do so in the podcast description, so you can, if you want to join, you can buy him a coffee, and then he'll send you the invite link. So that's another really cool thing. And then also in the no-code space, I know that Webflow is going to be hosting virtual events in a bunch of different time zones. I'll also have that link in the description. And just for clarification purposes, our San Francisco event that we were supposed to have this month or in June is obviously canceled due to the coronavirus, as well as any foreseeable events in New York. So as sad as that is, I hope to have a couple more digital events with Entra for the no-code space, whether that be speakers or demos or just networking events. So I'll keep you updated on those. But yeah, all the events that were supposed to be in San Francisco and New York, and then the one that we had discussed in Europe, are no longer going to be taking place. Hopefully by the time, in 6 to 12 months, everything will be, in a way back to normal, so we can start hosting events again in like the cities. So Thanks again, everyone, for listening, and I'll see you next time on No Code, No Problem.